bathroom, no bathroom. The first light of day streams in through an unglazed opening. Sometimes it is literally a hollow covered with thick cloth or fur. In the center, the hearth has almost died down, and the air still smells of smoke. You rise from a straw-stuffed mattress that you share with your family. Fleas, lice, bed bugs, they all live with you. The smell of bodies, sweat, damp wool, and smoke fills the space. No one has bathed in weeks, maybe months. Welcome to the Middle Ages. This is not the romantic world of castles and knights that you see in movies. This is the reality of how the vast majority of the European population lived in 1347. As artisans, ordinary people, without the most basic comforts that we take for granted today. No shower, no toilet paper, no antibacterial soap, no toothpaste, and with a hygiene system very different from ours. First problem of the day, you have to go to the bathroom. Where are you going? There is no toilet as we understand it today. In the countryside, many homes do not have an indoor toilet. Sometimes there is a simple latrine outside, like a pit, and in some places there are shared latrines. In towns and cities, it depends. There are homes with cesspools or latrines, but many people use simpler solutions. Your options are limited. Option 1. You go outside and use a latrine, a pit, something communal, or in the yard. The smell is strong, there are flies, and in the winter with the wind and cold, it is torture. Option 2. You use a chamber pot inside the house, a clay, wooden, or metal container. Then someone has to empty it. Where? Into a pit, a pile of garbage on the side of a road. And yes, in some places, especially in dense urban areas, there are people who throw liquids or waste into the street from above. It is not always, and not everyone. In fact, many cities find it. It happens frequently enough for people to learn to be more cautious. And before emptying something, a shout is used. Each region has its own custom. And toilet paper doesn't exist as such. You use whatever is available. Old rags, straw, leaves, moss, even a handful of moss. The more well-off might use cloth, which is then washed, but most people use whatever is at hand. Now, after you relieve yourself, do you wash your hands? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Water isn't magically scarce throughout Europe, but fetching it and heating it takes work and time. If you live in the countryside, you get it from a well, a river, or a spring. In the city, you get it from public wells, fountains, or water carriers. You don't waste it. And above all, no one understands illness the way we do today. The germ theory doesn't exist. Many believe in bad air, bodily imbalances, or divine punishment. So you go about your day. Let's talk about bathing in 1347. For most people, bathing in a tub with lots of hot water was difficult. Heating water requires firewood. A good tub is expensive. Carrying water is heavy. And all of that competes with cooking, working, and surviving. But here comes the important nuance. Despite infrequent full baths, washing just parts of the body is common. Many people wash their faces and hands with a bowl and jug, especially when they get up and before eating when possible. In addition, there are moral beliefs and discourses. Some preachers criticize excess, vanity, or luxuries. And yes, there are cases of religious people who practice extreme austerity. But that does not mean that all of Europe believes that washing is a sin. In cities, there are even public baths in several places, although they are not for everyone all the time, and their use varies by region, money, and customs. And lice are common, so common. They're getting rid of them. Can be part of daily life, even within a family. Your hair gets greasy, your scalp itches, people usually live with that. Teeth. There are no nylon brushes or modern toothpaste. Some people clean themselves with rags, sticks, salt, aromatic herbs. But the cavities, tartar, and toothache are common. And the smell exists, of course, but when everyone lives in the same world, that smell becomes the norm. Lunchtime. The typical breakfast is usually bread, sometimes hard. There is something with it yet. Cheese, onion, porridge. You eat with your hands. There is no set of cutlery for everyone. A knife, yes, a spoon sometimes, but it is wooden. And the fork does exist, but it is not the norm for most people in much of Europe. Remember, those hands have touched the earth, animals, tools, and perhaps they have not been washed as you would today for several days, Jebu. The food is not very varied. Bread, stews, or barley, legumes, vegetables when available. Meat is a luxury more common on festivals, special days, or for those who have better access. Flour can carry insects. Water could be contaminated, especially in the city, and preservation depends on salt, smoking, and drying. Stomach ailments, diarrhea, and parasites can be a anal part of life. And key detail, sometimes you drink weak beer or low alcohol fermented beverages, not just for pleasure, but because city water can be a gamble. After breakfast, it's time to work. If you're a farmer, you will work in the fields from dawn to dusk. Plowing, sowing, harvesting, loading, repairing. Brutal physical labor in sun, rain, and mud. Your clothes, a wool tunic is enough, and maybe a linen garment underneath if you can. It absorbs sweat and smoke. Washing clothes is hard. Water, ash, or mild bleach, scrubbing, drying. Many people have few changes of clothes. Mend, reuse, and move on. If you work with animals, you add manure to the mix. Your shoes, if you have any, get muddy. Your hands, too. You persist because no work means no food. You rest mostly on Sundays and religious holidays. And even then, animals don't understand holidays. You think medieval cities are better? Think again. In 1340, many cities are dirtier than the countryside for a simple reason. They are home to thousands of people with no modern sewage system. The streets can be dirt or half-cobbled. When it rains, they turn to mud mixed with garbage, manure, and waste from trades, tanners, butchers, and workshops. The buildings are close together. Some upper floors jut out. In some streets, there is little light. Rats, yes. And here is the problem. It is 1347. The Black Death is reaching many areas of Europe or is about to arrive depending on the location. And in a world of fleas, overcrowding, markets, and constant traffic, the disease spreads quickly. And while people argue about the cause, life goes on until it doesn't. The consequences of living like this can be brutal. Skin infections, sores, abscess. Without antibiotics, a silly injury can get worse. Intestinal parasites are common. Toothache can be a silent hell. Fleas and lice help transmit fevers and diseases. Lice and dirty water spread dysentery and other intestinal infections. Average life expectancy often seems very low. Sometimes they tell you 30 years. But that number is mainly due to infant mortality. If you survive infancy, you can live considerably longer, although you still play on hard mode. Childbirth is also dangerous, and infections can kill. Living in 1347 means being more exposed to illness, pain, and discomfort. And yet, people laugh, work, love, pray, sing, fight, and celebrate. It's not that they were less intelligent, but rather that their world was different. Modern daily life looks odd when viewed from the past. Today's basics were science fiction